People never understood what I was trying to do. I was attending trainings every day, and they were not part of those trainings. I was attending events, and none of my family members was discouraging me. None of my relatives were attending those trainings. So there was something I was seeing that they were not seeing. And the unfortunate part is that I was the only one seeing it. So I tried to paint the picture of the vision. No, one day we are going to be free, this and that, but they could not just see it. They couldn't just see it. So one thing that kept me moving was this speech by Les Brown. Is one of my inspirations, my mentor. If there is one reason I want to go to America is to meet him before he dies, because right now he's in his 70s. This gentleman's story inspired me a lot. That speech was given some years ago, I think in 1996. There I was still very young, or perhaps not even born. And this guy was delivering this speech to over 80,000 people in a stadium. It is one of the greatest motivation speeches that are there right now. I think it's the greatest on you can ever find. And it is titled I what? It's not over until I win. You can search it on YouTube. They will bring it. It's a 36-minute presentation, powerful. I remember listening to that speech every day in the morning, every day. I used to foot from where I was staying for about 12 kilometers to town. And I would listen to that. I would not even feel the journey. I would not feel the distance, because my dream was to get out of poverty. My dream was to change my family. My dream was to give a better life to my family. My dream was freedom. And that speech moved me through a lot of challenges. Maybe we're building business. Aside from this one, maybe we're having challenges. Maybe we're encountering a lot of obstacles. Maybe you have seen the power of cryptocurrency, the power of the future money, but so many people around you can't see it. Don't worry. Keep moving. These are some of the materials you need to keep around. I remember during that season, you could hardly find a material that is not to do with personal development in my phone. My phone was full of motivation messages, inspirational messages, educational materials about my business. I think this is how I, 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 I turned out to be someone who loved coaching, because I had so much to share. I had learned a lot that I needed to share. I just wanted to share with somebody out there, because I listened to a lot of messages. I sat in a lot of seminars. I attended a lot of events. I read books. I listened. So my eyes, my ears, all of them were connected to the dream. And I would move on the road. It's not over until I win. It's not over until I win. I remember sharing the opportunity with people. They would reject me. I say, it's okay. It's not over until I win. I built a mindset of someone who is unstoppable. Some of us here, what is disturbing us? The truth is, it's not that the business is hard to share with people. It's challenging to share with people, but we haven't built a mindset of winners. Before we win physically, we win mentally. We haven't built that solid mindset that is unstoppable, that says, even if I talk 100 people and they say no, I will talk to the 101. Even if I talk to 1,000, I will still talk 1,001. The mindset of winners. Go and read about all successful stories. Most of them are failures before, but they had a special kind of thinking. And this is what I want to cultivate in our mindset this morning. Since the morning session is focused on the mindset of a builder, on helping you grow your building skill, let me tell you, friends, unless you haven't understood the building part of your business, I'm not saying, as I keep repeating it, I keep saying it, Don't come out and say, coach, you are forcing us to build. No, I don't force anyone to build, but I want to bring light to you. You have confirmed, for as long as you have capital, for as long as you have your money, loyalty will do the job. It doesn't require you to talk to anybody for it to monitor the market, to buy low and to sell high. Loyalty does not need you to do anything like that. But let me tell you, friends, building a community is beyond getting the direct commission. Building a community is beyond the money loyalty will pay immediately. You are not just saving someone out there not to be scammed, but you are also building leverage. You are building a stream. You are building a pipeline. Go and read the story of Pablo and Bruno, the pipeline builders. It's also a book. Time is going to come, friends, when you are a V6 and you don't need to look at your robot, you don't need to move out of your house. You make money because you have been a blessing to many people. You see, building is the most challenging part. Some of you are encountering challenges to learn how loyalty works. It is the easiest part. Loyalty is easy to master. Loyalty is easy to understand. Crypto trading, building is difficult, but go and review the rewards. Go and review the rewards from the one who built it. This guy, CZ, the one who built Binance. They are all people who have gone through challenging time. So I am here to remind everybody, you prepare yourself for this thing of building and make up your mind to do it because it is so rewarding. It is very, very rewarding. I go to bed. Before I go to bed, I check my loyalty account. Even if I've spent 1 week without using my capital to trade, I'll check my loyalty account. Even if 1 week there is no one who has recruited a single person, when I check my loyalty account, I see your robots making money. And that is what makes me mad. That's what makes me happy. That's why I love helping people. I go to bed, I check my account, and I find someone has made $20. And when they made $20, loyalty gave me $1. It is small money, but when I do it and I coach 100 people and they make $20 each, I make $1, and that day I sleep with $100. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you are here and you are saying, stop looking for quick fix and decide to build wealth in loyalty, when you build, when you decide to train people, when you decide to coach people, when you decide to share the opportunity, you have separated yourself from those who are just using loyalty to those who are from those who are looking for day-to-day meals, to those who are building wealth. And let me tell you what brings satisfaction is the impact we make in people's life. The impact. We live in countries that are suffering from poverty, unemployment rate. Just imagine someone you tell loyalty today and they say, I will take it serious. And after 3 years, they are living the life of their dream. They are living a life that they never imagined. A life that they never imagined. I was watching a clip before I came on this Zoom. Before I share my screen, let me share this quickly. So this man was trying to analyze. He's an old man. He was telling people, if you make 500,000 Ugandan shilling in Uganda, 500,000 Ugandan shilling, that's approximately $150. If you are making $150 in Uganda, how do you survive? You pay rent. Let's give rent $30. So you are left with 120. And you have to spend daily. If you are eating on a daily basis, I'm assuming $100. I'm putting that as $100. I'm putting that as I mean 100,000, which is $30 for rent for housing. I'm putting it on a cheap house, cheap single house. It is in a funny place, but you have somewhere to sleep. Number two, you have to eat every day. This is how he did the calculation. And the day eating, let's give it $3. 3 times 30. That person has to spend $90. So from 120 is left with $40. And on that $40, there is medical, there is emergencies, there is transport. How does one survive? But if that person, you go and tell him about you, they can have a genuine side hustle that they can build. Not to brag with you, but the few months I've worked on my YouTube business, I can sit home because I do what I'm telling you here, because I practice what I'm teaching you here. I can sit home comfortably. Honestly, this month I've not moved out. I've not done events. I was home. To my friends in Malawi and Zambia, you can say coach has been on holiday at home. I've been home. And the money I've made this month, some people will need to work for about 3 months to make it. No event, no physical event. I just share the opportunity with people on TikTok. They come, I teach them on social media. I invite for the meetings. I do one-on-ones. I told people about loyalty. And I'm growing my capital like that. But does it mean that everyone who has made money in my community has had to do that? No. I mean, Geoffrey is here. Geoffrey has made some good money this month. Among the people who are here, Geoff has made some good money. Geoff, have you recruited anyone? Can you unmute and tell people? Geoff, have you recruited any single person this month?
Sir.
Have you recruited anyone this month?
Not yet.
Not yet. But have you made reasonable money this month?
Very good.
Very good. Eh?
A very good Kamane.
Very good Kamane. And he's just a beginner. He joined us this month. If not, yeah, I think this month. If not late of last month. As a beginner with no experience that much. But he started with $1,000. But if you are here and your capital is less than $1,000 and you're not sharing the opportunity, you have just understood how the business works. So, for those of us who are building, I have organized a special training for you. This is to build your mindset. Let me share my screen. We proceed with the training. I want you to follow me well. I have titled this training, Seed Time and Harvest. I've titled this training, Seed Time and Harvest. For everyone that has succeeded in this business, this is the simplest principle they got in agreement and understood so clearly. If you understand this, there are certain things that will not give you headache. If you just understand this, there are certain things that won't give you what? That won't give you headache. The seed time and harvest principle says, let's start with the Holy Books. The Holy Book, the Bible, this is what it tells us. For as long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold, heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease. Everything in life starts with a seed. Ladies and gentlemen, everything you see today starts with a seed. I have said it over and over again here, that before you admire the fruits of a man, find out the seeds that were planted. What were the seeds that were planted? Before you admire Julius Kabanda V6 making $500-600 daily. He has capital of more than over $100,000 right now on his Binance. Even if all his team members, no one has recruited, or no, his own robot can make him $500 and above dollars. But before that, when you join, before you admire that, go back and find out the seeds that were planted here, because those are the seeds you need. Now that you have the same kind of soil, the same kind of soil that he planted his seeds in, which soil is that? The soil of Loyal Chew. Loyal Chew is the ground where the seeds were planted, the seeds of consistency, the seeds of skills of trading, the seeds of hard work, the seeds of resilience, the seeds of rejection, and it became rejection proof. Those were all seeds that were planted. So the good book is telling us that as long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease. Everything in life begins with a seed. Your team will begin with a seed. Your community is going to begin with a seed. Are you willing to give up on that seed, to bury it in the ground before it germinates? Your team, your community begins with a seed. So when we talk about seed, we cannot sow corns and expect tomatoes or beans, and expect also beans and expect pumpkins. What you sow is what you get. If you sow laziness, you are going to reap laziness. If you sow, a mindset of getting rich quick, that is what you are going to reap. Altogether, if you sow excuses, you are going to reap the results, the fruits of excuses. If you sow consistency, you are going to reap the fruits of consistency. If you sow hard work, you are going to reap the fruits of hard work. If you sow resilience, you are going to reap. It is just like that. It's a law. It's a principle. Now, some people, they want to break the principle. They want to sow tomato and they get onions. They join the business, no training, but they want to make money. No activity, they want to make money. They are not active in the group, but they want to make money. It's an entitlement mindset. Someone thinks that for as long as I have joined the business, it is automatically I qualify to make the money other people are making. No. The first seed in making it in Loyal Chew, seed number 1 is activation of Loyal Chew. Then the other seeds follow. Can you give me a yes? Give me a 1 if you are with me. Still, when it comes to seed, remember to sow seeds of kindness to reap the harvest of friendship. One cannot sow bitterness and hate and gossip and expect to reap joy and abundance and peace. One cannot sow negative words and reap positive actions. You can't be gossiping about people and you reap, good things. You cannot sow greed and reap abundance. You must sow good seeds, not bad ones, if you are going to reap the good ones. So, whatsoever a man sows, that he will also reap. Everything you are sowing in your business, in your life, is what you are going to reap. Is what you are going to reap. So ask yourself every day, what am I sowing? Every time I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm lazy to do a training, I am lazy to do this, I remind myself, Ashraf, you are planting a seed and you are going to reap the harvest, the fruits of this seed. If it's negative, you are going to reap it. When it comes to time, there is always the growing time for our seed. After we put the seed in the ground, the challenge is many of us, when the seed is in the ground, the next minute, we want it to bear fruits. We want to cut the process part. Friends, when it comes to seeds here, you have invited people. Some of the seeds you are going to do, when you read the story of the sower in the good book, You are going to read about the story of a man who sows his seeds to different grounds. Some fall on the fertile ground, some they fall on a dry ground. Are we together? So every time you are sharing the opportunity with someone, every time you are inviting someone to look at loyalty, every time you are presenting to people, I want you to remind yourself you are sowing seeds. You are sowing seeds. Every time you show up, you are sowing seeds. And those seeds are going to germinate one day. Some of them may not, because they may have fallen on different grounds when it comes to invitations. If you are inviting people, presenting to people, different people see things in different ways. Some people will never see what you are talking about. Some people, after the seeds has fallen on them, you have shared the opportunity with them, they will meet a negative person who will discourage them. And those seeds, the birds have eaten them. So you understand that I am in a sowing season. Sow as many seeds as you can. Sow as many seeds as you can. When you decide to share the opportunity with people, share with so many people. Do you know that if you decide to share with 10 people this opportunity every day, at the end of the month, you have shared the opportunity with 300 people. And if you are doing it, you are improving on your skills. Because with practice, if you did a presentation, the first one, and someone told you it was not good, something, and you share it with another person, let me tell you, you are getting good at sharing the presentation. And what that is going to do for you is you are learning, you are improving. Time is going to come whereby you were presenting to 10 people and one was joining, or none of them. This time around, you present to 10 and 3 or 4 or 5. That's what we call mastery. But sow the seeds as many as you can. Sow the seeds. Next, when it comes to time, we say that the seeds we sow must be given time. Why do you talk to someone and you expect them to join or activate their robot instantly? Are we together now? Why do you expect someone to activate their robot instantly? Every seed has a time to grow, but we germinate at different times. That's why you find a mango tree with in the same season, but the mangoes are ripening. They are getting ripe at different times. We may sow in the same season, but we are going to reap in different seasons. So you may talk to people, all of them, you talk to them today, but they will activate their Roger 2 in different seasons or different times or different hours or different months. There is always the time for growing. There has to be a sowing before there must be a reaping. So that one we have understood. So many times we work and work, it seems as if as if nothing is happening. After a while, it's easy to get weary and perhaps feel frustrated when you talk to many people and you're like, hey, I think this thing is not working. You are getting discouraged. But I want you to remember, during that time, it is that time when the farmer puts the seed in the ground and he just have to look on the ground. Anything he has to do it on the ground. There is no sign that the seed is coming out. Remember that time when you have put your maize grains in the ground, and you look on the ground, there is absolutely nothing that shows that you had put anything down there. But you have faith. You know it for sure that the seed will come. And you didn't do any agreement with the seed that it should come out. But you go back, you water it. Listen to the story of the Chinese bamboo tree by Les Brown. I will play that audio for you one of the days. The Chinese bamboo tree is one of the most challenging trees to grow on earth. Because after planting it, a farmer has to wait for 5 years for that seed to germinate. 5 years. And during these 5 years, this Chinese bamboo tree has conditions that if you don't fulfill these conditions, it dies in the ground. Can you imagine 5 years as a farmer looking at a ground empty. You are not putting anything inside there. Other farmers have grown maize, they harvest tea, they grow a lot of things, they harvest. You for 5 years, the seed is in the soil, is in the ground. And you are just watering the ground. You have to fertilize it. You have to remove the weed for 5 years. If you stop doing that, the Chinese bamboo tree seed dies. But something magical happens after 5 years. When the Chinese bamboo tree kisses the sun, when it rises and it breaks out of the ground and it kisses the sun, in 90 days, it grows 90 feet. In 90 days, it grows 90 feet. That is the Chinese bamboo tree. Think of 90 feet from the ground, the top. 90 feet. 90 feet. But it took, do you think it's 90 days? Do you think that seed grew 90 days in 90 days? No. It grew in 5 years. But you will see the results of 9 months. But the 5 years that were underground, it was growing. It's just that you were not seeing it. Every time you are sharing the opportunity with people, remember, you are planting seeds. There is something you are not seeing that is happening. Keep sowing the seeds. Keep sharing the opportunity. Keep telling them about it. They will open their eyes. You may not know what you are doing, but you are saving someone. There is someone who was about to be scammed tomorrow, but because you met them and spoke to them about crypto and loyalty, they will know what to do if they meet a scammer. Some of them will join you after 5 years. And when they join you, they will do things that you have done in 5 years in 1 month. Are we together? Keep sowing the seed. Don't give up because you shared the opportunity with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people and they said no. Oh, I know what it means. I know how it feels when you spoke to someone about something that you trusted so much, you thought they would buy into the idea right away, and they turned out to be someone who discourages you. I know how it feels, but I need you to build a thick skin and make up your mind. Build confidence in what you are doing in yourself and know that what you are doing is for their own favor. You are helping them. You are opening their eyes. You have a gift that they don't have. You are saving them. You see this mindset that I have cultivated, it is so much amazing. It is helping me. The mindset where I'm talking to people, not because I need to make money out of them, not at all. I know that they will be scammed for as long as they are using internet. Someone who is a scammer will meet them and tell them about crypto and they will lose the money. So I go to them with the mind of, I am helping you, I am saving you. I'll tell you the real crypto, it's you to choose. Do I make myself clear, friends? Are we learning something? I told you today, I've come to revive your spirits, to prepare your minds, to build a mind of a builder. Don't keep quiet about the opportunity. Not simply because someone has told you no. Let me tell you, one of the things that Les Brown tells us in that voice, in that speech, he says, someone's opinion of you. This was a gentleman. There is a gentleman. He was at a college student, and people were calling him a dump queen, a dump twin. They called him all sorts of names, that he takes long to understand things. He's dull. So he went in a class, and this class, it was a new class. He has never attended it. And then the teacher called him to write something on the board. And he said, sir, I can't do that. And the teacher asked him why. He said, because I am a what? A dumb twin. And the teacher looked into his eyes and said, son, young man, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Some of us, we are struggling with things they told us so many years ago. Someone told you that you can never be anything in life, and that thing keeps ringing in your ear, your head. It became your own opinion. It became your reality. Someone told you, you can never do anything in life. It became your reality. Someone told you you can never succeed at anything. It became your reality. Someone told you those businesses are for scammers. It became your reality. Someone told you, you are wasting time. It became your reality. Someone said you are ugly. It became your reality. Someone's opinion about you and what you do does not have to become your reality. What is your reality? Do you understand what you are doing? Do you understand yourself? Do you understand your potential? Do you understand the power of your business? If your friend, if your neighbor, if your relative has told you no, it is a waste of time, does that become your reality, or you change your mind and say, I need to help him see what I'm doing? Some of you, what they tell you is what becomes your reality. I know you are quiet, but you are hearing. This is what we do. This is the mindset we have. This is the mindset that we have when we're building communities. Do you think right now, do you think people don't reject me when I'm talking to them? Over 10 years of experience in doing what I do? They do. They do. Even when you get all the results that you are dreaming of, there will still be people who will give you their negative opinion about what you do. It's a mindset of successful people that their other people's opinion doesn't become the reality. So brothers and sisters, friends, my dear friends, I want you to build a lion's mindset. So we are still on time. Seed time and harvest. From time to time, we face mountains of needs. Spiritual problem, sickness, family problem, fear, financial problem, and many more. And we get so discouraged. We get so discouraged because you are having spiritual issues, because you are having problems with your finances, because the family is not okay, and you get drawn into that situation. Les Brown still, I quote him a lot because he has helped me so much. Les Brown says, when things go wrong, don't go with them. When things go wrong at your workplace, don't go with them. When your presentation go wrong, don't go with it. When things are not working in the way you want, don't go with it. Separate yourself from the problems and protect yourself. And know that this is just a matter of time. Everything that looks like it can never pass, it's a matter of time. Time has proved over and over and over again that no situation is permanent. Just give it time. It will go. And you remind. Les Brown says, tough times never last, but tough people do. So become tough. Tough times never last. That season of you talking to so many people and no one is saying yes, the opportunity, everyone is giving you negative attitude. Hey, it is a scam. Those crypto things, don't tell me what. That tough time will pass. And you will remind. When you remind, that's why we call you an overcomer. That's why we call you some certain names. A champion, a winner, a superstar. You see those things? They are not called people who were not resilient during those days. I always remind myself. I always don't like the mindset of thinking of, oh, that person got that thing on silver plate. Sir, everything has a price. Even the one you are looking at that inherited wealth, someone paid the price. Now, for me, when I knew that you either be the one to get the wealth you inherit or you pay the price. For me, I am the payer. I pay the price for my children. I pay the price. So, tough times never last, but the tough people will always stand the test of time. They will stand strong. The farmer doesn't buy a field that is ready with a harvest. They have to go through the process. The farmer's harvest begins when he plants the seed in the ground many months before. That's the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. The growth of the Chinese bamboo tree does not take place after it has broke through the ground. It takes place the moment the guy puts it in the ground. But he has to be patient. He has to be patient. Even many of us who are doing the trading, I see people come with $30. They want to make $1 million, $1,000. They want to make profit of people with $10,000 in just weeks. They haven't learned anything. They don't even have 10% of the knowledge the other guy has. Seed time and harvest. When you understand the process to success, you are going to stop chasing shiny object and follow the process. Oh my goodness, this is something that I used to suffer with. Taking shortcuts. Taking shortcuts. I know many of you started this business because somehow something tells you this is real. Crypto is the way to go. But you start taking shortcuts. You attend a training here and there and you hope one day you will make it. You talk to one person and then you talk to another one after 1 week. Those are all shortcuts. Shortcuts is going off the long route and take the easy one. Whereas the long route is what you have to do to get the results. The hard thing, if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. And if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. You have to make up your mind and accept that, okay, this thing for sure has money. This thing can set me free financially and my family and set my family free financially for the rest of our lives. I will have money, but not just money, I will have freedom because the business has freedom. I've read the stories of V6s that are retired today. You see, Julius Kabanda can retire today and you never suffer from poverty again. I gave you analysis, was it yesterday? I mean, was it on Friday? That the future of Loyal Chu is going to be here the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Why? It is like any other application on internet. Facebook has been here for 10 years. They just maintain and upgrade the software. Anyone who understands Loyal Chu and decide to build a community, right? In the next 10 years, when crypto is now people are adopting it massively, governments are getting in, what? You will never have to suffer for money. That takes a superior mindset to see it. That takes a third eye to see it. So me, when I'm using my Loyal Chu, I'm building my community. Because I want to reach a time when the kind of impact I have made can't allow me to stay there when money follows. So we have said that the farmer's harvest begins when he plants the seed. There is a mathematics. If you are going to get paid $30 for everyone that you are presenting the opportunity to, and you have to talk to 10 people for you to get one person say yes, that is 10 divided by 30. I mean 30 divided by 10. It simply means for everyone you are presenting to, you receive $3, but that money won't be given to you immediately. This is another mindset. When you talk to, if you need to talk to 10 people to get one person, if you need to talk to 1 to 10 people and get one person pay or activate their loyalty, for everyone you present to, you receive $3, but that money will be paid to you in the future at once. Did you get what I said? Did you just understand what I said? Can you give me a yes if you understood what I said? If for one person who activate loyalty, you are going to be paid $30, but you need to talk to 10 people. 9 people who reject you, all of them you were paid. But the money was not given to you instantly. It will be given to you after the 10th person. When you reach number 10, then they pay you the $30. That's the mindset. His work doesn't stop when he gets the seed in the ground. He has to cultivate it. He has to work over it. He has to water it. He has to dig the ground, dig around it, remove the weed. When you present the person the opportunity, they are not going to join immediately. Do the follow-up. Share, talk to them, add them on the WhatsApp group, connect them to your mentors, share them the videos. When there is something, and let me tell you, always try to always be authentic with people. Avoid showing that you are desperate, you are after their money, after them joining, after them activating. I've told you many times that $30 is peanuts. You receive that money and you can spend it in one day. But this person you are trying to bring into the business is going to be with you the next, I don't know how many years. If you bring them in the business with wrong intentions and you receive your $30 and you want to dump them, you leave them, they will be there and you have just tarnished your name for nothing. Plug people in the system, guide them, and you are going to be rewarded with time. And let me emphasize the system issue. You cannot carry 30 people on your head. Maybe you can carry 1. But if you carry 2, you will break down. What do I mean? You may not want to baby feed, spoon feed everyone. That's why we create system. That's why I commit to systems. I commit to system. I show up 8 a.m., 8 p.m. I show up because that's a system, and I meet you. I talk to you every day. I want to hear from you. I want you to hear from me. I want to guide you. So when you bring people in the business, connect them to the system and show them how the system works. The system will cover your weakness. Right now, I'm the one training you. It means if you had someone you had recruited in the business, they will be hearing from me as well. It's a system covering your weakness, perhaps. So after you put the seed in the ground, you have presented someone the opportunity. Give it all. Give all around attention. Give it all around attention to make it produce so he can go out and gather in harvest he's expecting. Don't expect harvest where you didn't plant. And some of us, we have been so generous to some of you. There's our efforts, our seeds that we planted, we put them to you. And it's just that many of people don't just understand the power. Some of you, people that I spoke to and I shared the business, I put them under your groups. Put them under your team. I watered the seeds, cultivated them. Why? I want to win with the team. Next is harvest. Finally, you can now get the harvest. So you see, it is impossible to achieve your harvest without faith. Now, harvest, it takes faith for you to go through the process of waiting when the seed is in the ground, when you have spoken to people and no one seems to get what you are saying. When everyone you are talking to is telling you, I will join, I will activate, it takes faith to remain patient, to remain doing what you have to do, it takes faith. Faith. You believe even without seeing that something is going to happen, and you push, you continue pushing, continue pushing. Let me tell you something. This thing of seeds. There are days I wake up and I really don't have anyone who said I'm going to join. Nobody has told me they are going to activate. But because I've planted so many seeds and I am watering these seeds, I have 3 broadcasts. I'm not sure if you are able to see them. I have 3 broadcasts. And these broadcasts, each of them has 250 contacts. 2 are full, 1 is half. So those are over 600 to over 700 contacts. Of people, and these broadcasts are 3 months old. 3 months old. Those are less than 1,000 people. I've shared with them the opportunity. And there are days I wake up and I didn't have anyone who said I will activate. Someone just tell you, coach, I want to activate my loyalty. Why? I planted so many seeds and I'm watering them every day. I pray for that to happen to you, but you have to plant so many seeds. And is 600, 700 people a lot? there are not many compared to the numbers businesses receive daily. Do you know how many people work in ShopRite? How many people work in Nakumatt? How many people work in which supermarket? In Uganda, Mega Supermarket. How many people work every day? Those people receive traffic. Do you know traffic? People who walk in and take a look at what they have to offer. Some buy, some don't buy. Some just go and do window shopping and they come back later. Think of your business of loyalty if you are intending to build as a supermarket. You want to get as many people look at what you have to do every day. So many, so that you reach a time where you even lose count. The traffic is too much. And when that time comes, my brother, you reach a time when you don't, the time you need now is time to activate people. Because this one is saying, I want to activate, this one is saying, I want to activate. Stop looking at 2, 3 contacts on your list and you start playing. I played this person, join this person, activate. You will be desperate for nothing. The world is full of people. Your place where you stay is full of people. TikTok is full of people. Facebook is full of people. Find a way to get 1,000 people look at the opportunity in 90 days. Find the 3 days, 90 days. And share the opportunity like you were a mad person. And time will come when your community has grown. Time will come when you are doing your own Zooms, when you are coaching your own people, when you are mentoring them. And you know that that's possible. Am I speaking to someone? And harvest will become automatic. These are the 7 laws of harvest. Number 1. Before you want to harvest, always respect these laws. Law number 1, we reap only what we have sown. Don't expect to harvest what you didn't reap. We have said that already. Number 2. So, before I go to number 2, life is filled with choices that affect us on a daily basis, right? So choose what you are planting. Choose what you are planting. Don't plant random seeds. Don't plant things that you are not intentional about. You want kindness, plant kindness. Our everyday choices are not without significance. The life you are living today are decisions that you made, the choices that you made. Next is our choices affect us whenever we see it immediately or whether we see it immediately or not. So this study is not meant to intimidate us. It is designed to motivate us to make wise decisions that may redeem the time. Oh my goodness, I understood this some time ago. The power of the decision, the power of choices. There are some things that you decide about and they mess up your entire life. Matter of choices. I decided after I understood crypto that I'm going to understand crypto. I am not going to be left behind on this evolution happening. When the world is shifting from the fiat currencies to digital money, I'm not going to be left behind. If there is a millionaire to be created in this evolution, I will be one of them. If there are billionaires that will be created in this evolution, I am going to fight to be one of them because the chances are so high. We are in at the right time. Make a decision. Are we together? Next, law number 2. We reap the same kind as we sow. We reap the same kind as we sow. We reap the same in kind as we sow. Right? So the kind of seeds that you sow, you should expect the same kind of fruits. All right. Next is we reap in different seasons than we sow. Spoke about this already. We reap in different seasons. You don't sow, you don't harvest in the same season that you reap. You don't harvest in the same season that you sow. There is a process from the time of seed. There is time in the middle, then you harvest. Next. We reap more than we sow. These are laws. Shine. Let me come in the big screen here. Listen to me, friends. Mr. Geoffrey, Alex, Papa Kangombe, Mr. Kim, Mr. Moses, Mr. Richard, Mama Stella. You are going to bring one person in your team, and that person will pull 10,000 people behind him or her, and you didn't know the 10,000 people, but you just spoke to one person. One. We reap, it's a law. We reap more than we sow. And it's the same with negative. You see, the person who brought me on board, he didn't see you. He didn't know you. And he doesn't even know you. But he brought me and I came with you. We reap more than we sow. Have we understood that law? It's a law. So be patient. When things seems like they're not going your way, just know one day for sure, you are going to reap much more than you have sown. Okay? Next, we reap in proportion to what we sow. The same way we sow it is the same way you are going to harvest it. We reap the full harvest of the good only if we persevere. The evil comes to harvest on its own. So, this is what you should know about harvesting. There is a time of perseverance for you to get to that part. We reap the full harvest of the good only if we persevere. So there are people who are doing the right thing, but their only problem is they are impatient. They can't wait. We can't do anything about last year's harvest, but we can about this year's harvest. If last month you didn't get the results you wanted, you have another chance to change this month. If this month you didn't get the best result you want, next month is still you can change the story. Those are laws of harvest. Law number 7 says that. So your focus as a leader, this business is about developing leaders. And these are the steps that you are going to go through when you are developing leaders. Number 1, Identify existing leaders, recognize potential upcoming leaders, and help them step into their greatness. Number 2, make the first circle work. Ensure that you work closely with a few people that you have identified. I told you 90 Days Growth Challenge, I intended to identify key players that I can focus on to build, and these people we start, they are surely getting results. So to make the first circle work. Next, create a culture of personal growth. Everyone you bring on board, encourage them to be in the trainings, to grow as people. Build the belief in your group. Your people should believe in themselves, should believe in the business, should believe in you, and should believe in each other. Don't ask everyone to lead when you are leading a group. Probably 5 of them have leadership potential and desire. The 95% are more happier being followers. You need to the whole spectrum, leaders, followers, and product users. So make sure that you identify everyone's potential. Celebrate the success of your team instead of focusing on just the rank advancement. Instead of focusing on rank advancement, think about getting 5 of your personal enrollees to the next rank. We together now. Recognize and celebrate the achievement of your team, and they will always be more recognized and celebrate people to celebrate. So this is what is going to make your team grow. I wanted to run through the presentation real quick. That marks the end of this morning session. Did we grow? Did we learn something today? Have we learned something? Something?